We're gonna eat a lot of fucking food right now.
The blue tags we used to have, or YouTube or Twitter, whatever it was, it used to mean something. It used to be like a status symbol. And I think we've kind of lost that in a way. Just based off the monthly subscriptions, and now instead of getting a blue tag or whatever the verification is for that social media site, whatever it is, it's usually just a monthly subscription and anyone can do it. So it means absolutely nothing now. It just means that you're paying for it. So I wanted to completely change that. And I landed on this. So we can see that. So the plan with this is you have your basic version, okay? You have your basic version where you can mentor students. They can post free courses or they can post paid courses and they can get paid for them. And so that's completely free. Anyone can log on, anyone can do that. Now where Archi comes in and where the authenticity, the research concluded hand-delivered information comes in is in this premium plan. So in this one, you can do the same thing. You can mentor students, you can post free courses, you can post paid courses. Both this basic and the premium, both of them can make money on Archi. The difference is they're gonna have the verified educator tag. And in order to get this, you have to be paying a monthly fee, that's one. But also, it's authentic, it's research. So we vet out the sources. So we're gonna be asking like, what types of courses are you gonna be posting? Who are you? What are your other socials? You know, what have you posted courses on other sites? So you know if someone has this tag, now you know they're a verified educator. And so that's really what we're trying to do. And then also they'll be able to advertise, they'll be able to, you know, get the educator courses. It's basically just going to be either me or someone else making a course explaining how to make a course, which is going to be hilarious. But yeah, so when you log on to Archi, if you see an ad from a course from an educator, it'll be a verified one where, you know, if we're advertising it to you, that's us saying, hey, like this person knows what the fuck they're talking about. And then we have this enterprise and the contact for pricing. That's going to be basically much more money. And, you know, you get access to the content creation team, advertising team, and our film team. Basically, we're going to help you make the courses, and then we're going to help you market the courses. And so that's a completely different model. I'm expecting a lot less people to use the enterprise model, but I'm expecting most people to go to the premium. And so one of the things I definitely learned from marketing is the way you set up the prices, you can kind of, you know, predict which one most are going to go for. Now, if someone's broke, they're going to go for basic. That's obvious. I'm not. But if someone has some courses, say they made some on Udemy, they've been making some money. Now we set it up this way where there's a $0 one, there's a $17 one, and there's a contact for pricing one. Normally when they say contact for pricing, it means it's so fucking expensive they don't want to put it on there. That's what contact for pricing means. And that's what it means in this case too. If I were to put that price on there, everyone would go to the premium because it'd be thousands a month because you have a content creation team and an advertising team. And also even in that model, the reason I put contact for pricing primarily is because we don't really know exactly how much we're going to charge you. It's going to be like a, you know, a service where, you know, we'll kind of make it for you in a sense where, you know, if you don't want to advertise, you don't use the advertising team. Like it's more of personal, right? And so we kind of meet their needs and help them post. But the whole plan with this and the whole plan with the these three models, and especially the enterprise one, is like if we're creating content on other sites, we're driving traffic for your course, so we're making you money, but we're also driving traffic back to our site to use the course on our site. Instead of most other platforms, whether it be TikTok or, you know, Instagram or, you know, any of these social media platforms, most of the time on a social media platform, they're gonna try and build an audience to drive you somewhere else. So they're gonna build an audience on YouTube to drive you to their Discord community. They're gonna build a TikTok audience to drive you to their Linktree where they have a bunch of shit and a bunch of offers. What we're trying to do is put it all in one. So you can build an audience here, and then We're gonna help you make the content to build the audience. If you wanna use the enterprise, if you wanna do premium, we're gonna teach you how to build courses. We're gonna teach you how to advertise on our site. And then also you can sell your products here. So we're gonna have study groups where you can build a community out. We're gonna have courses, and we're gonna have a mentorship platform. So you can monetize and build the audience all on the same platform. That's the goal. And instead of making it bullshit of whatever, of these other social media platforms where it's girls dance on TikTok, this is for educational purposes. This is going to replace college. This is Archi. Now, final designs. Now I say final, it might not end up being final, but for now it's final. This is what we're coming out with. Okay, so, see the mouse. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so you got your home, your educators, organizations, courses, seminars, internships. You got up here, you got your study groups. So if you want to be on this is a school thread, but if you want to be, doing software engineering, JavaScript, whatever the case may be, and then it's going to be sorted of different posts. So this is our CTO. He's saying hiring is one of the most important decisions you'll ever make. That is true. And then down here, if you wanted to reply, or you could sort, okay, this is the sort one. Sort by hot, top, new. Pretty similar to Reddit. And then this is when you post. This is what it'll look like when you start to post. You can just type in this box and then post on whatever thread you want. We tried to make it very simple, and that it should be obvious, right? If you're posting here and you're on this thread and you're looking at thread post down here, is it not obvious that you're posting to that thread? That was the one thing we were really hung up on. But we'll see. And this is if you hover. This is if you hover over their name. This is the edit groups if you want to add, software engineering, Python, and add a different study group. Create your own study group at that box right there at the top. You get the group name, description, make it private. We're gonna add eventually a functionality where an educator can make their own study group, and it can be a paid study group. I just think it's a good service to have. Let's see here. Yeah, this is where you're replying. Yeah, and then on the right, there will always be the courses on the right. And if depending on what study group you pick, those courses will populate in accordance. So if I'm clicking the JavaScript thread, the top courses for JavaScript will pop up, and eventually, there'll be an advertising option. You'll see the price and how long the course is right there. You'll see the title, and you'll see their profile picture, and you'll see what educator it is. I'm trying to put, we might put their star ratings somewhere. I think that'd be good. Maybe like right here, add the stars. But this is like final design, but we're gonna tweak it obviously after the alpha version. And then this is where you sort. So if you want to search, you can search by educator, organizations, blah, blah, blah. And you can also press them all over here. So let me show you what this looks like. So if you were to press educators, it looks like that. Organizations, courses, it just pops up over the right. Seminars, internships, this isn't completely done. But yeah, that's what we're working with right now. Let's see here. This is what the chat page will look like. So you'd be chatting with whoever, different chats. And then, if this is from an educator's perspective, if they're getting paid for each one, so say this person's paying them $100, so I'm paying you $100, and then they have 7 days to answer the question. So that is the main portion of it. That's where creators will build their personal brands. This is going to be the profile page. So, you got your education, your experience, you can put whatever you want on there, your posts, your replies, blah, blah, blah. Educators, they can put on their credentials, their courses, they can kind of edit around what they want, all this stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're going for. And then this will be the mentorship. When you press this button right here, this will pop up with mentorship, and it'll show how much they charge for each. So that's what we're going with right now. Hope you guys enjoy. Okay, now lastly, introduce you to the chalkboard. This is where I will be filming my next videos. So yeah, look out for that this week. Should be out Tuesday through Friday.